Hi guys, welcome back to GP Reactions. I hope you're well, hope you're having a great day, and as always, thanks to everybody that's subscribed. So this is a track I have heard, and it's from a group called the Lambrettas, and the track is called Poison Ivy, but I don't think I've ever seen a video or a performance by them, so I'm kind of curious to check this out. Also, apart from I think the hook, I don't remember too much else about this song, but it's really interesting that this I didn't know was originally written in the 1950s by Lieber and Stoller, or Stoller and Lieber, the famous songwriting duo, and it was originally recorded by the Crusaders in 1959. This version of it entered the UK Top 40 on the 1st of March 1980, and it peaked at number 7. So I'm really curious as to how this looks on top of the pops. So yeah, I'm just going to click play, and hopefully you'll come along with me on this ride. And just to add, I know very little about Lambrettas, so if anybody has any information or any tracks, original tracks that they recorded, then yeah, please let me know, and for sure I'll react to that. I'm assuming that this is a band and not a group, so that they play all their own instruments.
She come on like a rose, and everybody knows she'll get you in Dutch. Well, you can look, but you better not touch. Poison ivy, poison ivy.
I'm really liking the look of these guys. It's kind of got a very mod feel about it.
She's pretty as a daisy.
I just realised what I said then. Of course, they're going to have a mod look to them. They're actually called a Lambretta, so it makes perfect sense. So that's the first daft thing I've had to say all day.
As a daisy. Look out, John, she's crazy.
Geezer.
She really do you in if you let her get under your skin. Poison ivy, poison ivy. Late at night while you're sleeping, poison ivy comes creeping around. Ah, that beat will make you jumping, and blues will make you lumping. The way it rocks will make you jump and twitch. That rhythm's gonna boo ya, it's slow back it will cool ya. The poison ivy Lord will make you itch. You're gonna need an ocean of calamine lotion. You'll be scratching like a hound the minute you start to mess around with poison ivy, poison ivy. Late at night while you're sleeping, poison ivy comes creeping.
Do you know what? I've never listened to the lyrics of his song particularly carefully, and I'm watching his performance and the way he's smiling. He's almost got a wink in his eye, because I think that this song isn't necessarily about poison ivy. I think this is about the kind of thing that happens when you meet somebody that you like, and you get intimate, and it's not chicken pox that you catch. So I think that's probably said too much already.
Ah, that beat will make you jumping, and blues will make you lumping. The way it rocks will make you jump and twitch.
You can tell as a BBC musicians, I'm sure.
The poison ivy Lord will make you itch. You're gonna need an ocean of calamine lotion.
That's the Lambrettas for you in an old Coasters hit called Poison Ivy.
Yeah, I just love the BBC musicians hanging around in the background. I'm pretty sure they're BBC musicians, because I think it was, interestingly, 1980, I think it was from around about could have been around about the end of May or it was June. But BBC musicians all went on a strike, and and Top of the Pops came off the air for about 3 months. They couldn't make any songs because what used to happen was that in order for bands to come into Top of the Pops, they used to have to kind of freshly record what they just did using maybe BBC musicians for it. And yeah, it was a whole musicians union. I don't remember the full story of what was going on. I think some of it also had to do with the increase in synth bands. Now, I mean, back then you had maybe, I think you had Human League, possibly OMD, and yeah, there was a bit of animosity between the musicians union and the performances of bands and how their music was arranged. I'm guessing because if it was an OMD track where something was sampled, or maybe Human League when they were experimenting, yeah, maybe even early Ultravox. I'm guessing that a bog standard musician might not have the know how to actually reproduce that music effectively to in order to like represent the band's sound. It's kind of, I think it's fine if it's guitar, if it's a bass line, but for that kind of stuff, it was very, very particular, I believe. So, but this was an enjoyable performance, and as I said, I think this song maybe wasn't about a plant based itch, if you like. It was about something that maybe takes place or is effectively as a result of interaction between two people. I'm not going to go into too much, but he had that sort of wink in his eye, which I really liked. Yeah, I like this. I like this. It was a bit of a I don't know. I wasn't really kind of convinced by their performance. It didn't. I mean, I would like to know if they did anything else because I'd like to see if there's another side to them. But this just seemed like a bit of a not a novelty song, but it felt watching it that it had a bit of a novelty value. And even though when I heard this back in the day, it was a catchy, fun tune. It kind of feels a little bit cheesy now listening to it. So, but I like the lyrics, fun lyrics back from the 50s when you probably couldn't say what you was thinking maybe, and you had to go around the houses a bit to get the message across, and it's quite a cute way of doing it too. So guys, hope you enjoyed that. There's David Lee Travis looking a little bit menacingly at me, so I'm gonna close this video. I think join me in the comments if you have any thoughts about this song, about the performance, about what maybe was going on in 1980 with Top of the Pops. Yeah, so I'd be curious to hear from you. And you know, maybe you can tell us what you was up to back in early 1980. That would be fun. So yeah, till next time, take care of yourselves. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon.